Did you know only 17 state capitals are the largest cities in their state?
Oh.
Yeah, and whenever you're a kid and you learn that in like social studies and American history and whatnot, you kind of naturally assume that the biggest city would be the capital. Like,
Right.
when you're a little kid, because you identify with like New York City. Well, it's not, it's Albany. Like Sacramento is the capital of California.
You would think it'd be
LA.
LA.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's cool.
John Browning, did you know the first live sporting event to ever be broadcast on ESPN was a professional softball game between the Kentucky Bourbons and the Milwaukee Schlitz in 1979? Dude, how awesome is that?
That's fantastic.
That's pretty fun. I'm not even going to lie to you. John Browning, did you know that the United States Department of Energy thought it was necessary to put a list of things together about working in a nuclear power plant that the Simpsons do not reflect in real life? I guess they thought that the Simpsons had such an influence and an impact on pop culture that they were, this really doesn't happen. This really, but if all your information comes from the Simpsons,
then it does happen.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be around a nuclear reactor.
Right.
I don't know. John Browning, did you know that Post Malone found out that other patrons at a Houston bar covered his check, right? So he brought the waitress over and said, hey, these guys covered my check. Can you charge me for something so I can leave you a tip? She charged him for $1, took the bill over to him. He left her a $20,000 tip for a total of $20,001.
That's fantastic.
That is pretty darn cool. And finally, John Browning, did you know it is impossible to poison a possum?
What?
They produce protein that basically neutralizes any poison that enters their body. And scientists are trying to use it to build a universal poison antidote for people. That's why George Jones lived as long as he did, son.
That's right.
There you go. There's some random facts for you on